Hi there everyone, another Barbie for my collection of I Don't Collect Barbies collection, which is getting bigger. But here we are. We did a little bit of shopping the other day and I went in TK Maxx actually here in the UK, and I wasn't planning on finding anything. I was actually looking for Halloween items, but to be honest, our TK Maxx didn't really have a lot. So I was a little bit disappointed, but we were rummaging around the shops and my husband found this and I'm like, oh, she is just so cute, and just look at that penguin. And she's a National Geographic Barbie, which I'd not seen before. Obviously, she was reduced a little bit. I don't really be able to see the price on there. I paid $9.99. I know you can get her for that when I looked on eBay and that afterwards, so I could have got her, but I didn't know she existed. So, it was still quite nice to find her. I'm going to get her out of this box as quick as I can because obviously the box reflects something awful. As it says, she's a polar marine biologist. How cool is that? Obviously, all the general information on the front, obviously choking hazards, not suitable for under threes, etc. Little bit of information here. It says, when a girl plays with Barbie, I think perhaps they need to look at that nowadays because everybody plays with Barbie. You don't have to be a girl. She imagines everything she can become. A polar marine biologist are scientists who study the oceans and marine life. So again, it's more of an educational one as well. So you've got that little bit of information there, which is really good. And it's also quite an important sort of job area. So I'm really impressed with that. I don't think there's much else, just safety warnings here. It does say that they are in partnership with National Geographic. This is, I don't know when this doll came out. Is there anything on there? I can't see anything. I don't think they are current dolls. I think they're dolls that have been out a little bit, and that's obviously why the price has now dropped down. So shall we get her out of this plastic? Plastic, that word plastic. If you've seen one of my recent Barbie videos, you'll see I've done the one where I always make a mess of this. The ones where they are now doing some 90% recycled plastic dolls. How exciting is that? And the packaging, it was all cardboard. I was absolutely over the moon, but obviously this is an older one, so you're not going to get that yet. Hopefully that is where Mattel are aiming for, but it's going to take them a while. I can imagine logistically it's a lot of noise. That will still go in my plastic recycling, but again, logistically it's probably quite a big thing, so you can't. I think they've definitely stepped forward, but I suppose there's a lot to sort out. A little bit of elastic here holding her in and on her waist. Is there any more? There's got to be some. Oh, look, there we can see an elastic. I suppose it's better than those silly plastic bits that wind me up that the cat pinches. Oh, like the one that's just in the back of her head that I've just pulled out. So we'll pop her there a second because we do want to get her accessories out. She has a pair of sunglasses. Obviously, the sun is still hot just because there's snow, and we'll take her little penguin out. Penguin? I said that wrong there. Penguin. Oh, it says there, 2018. Is it really that long ago they did that? The backdrop's not really much use because obviously we've got these cuts in it and the bits of plastic sticking out of it. So we'll just pop that again. I'll take all the bits out and then recycle that. So let's have a look at our girl here. I'm going to put the scissors out of the way. She has this lovely hair, which is sort of almost sort of two-tone. I think it's layers of like a very dark brown and then perhaps towards black even, and then sort of like a dark honey brown, something like that. She has a very, very pretty face, and thankfully there's nothing sort of amiss sometimes when we get sort of facial features not quite right. They've sort of not lined the eyes up or something like that, but she's in really good condition. Jacket, I'm not so fond of this sort of shiny whatever it is. Obviously, again, it's a National Geographic. It says Barbie, and we have the symbols for all that. So I know it's meant to represent that, but I don't like the shiny fabric. She does have a hood. Let's see if the hood goes up over her hair. They don't always. Oh, you can actually push her hair through that. So that might have been an idea for me to try and do that. But that's going to take a bit of fiddling. So, no, I'm not going to bother with that for now. So, does she have any clothes on underneath? No, she doesn't. I would have thought it would have been nice to maybe just pop her a little top on, or, like they do have a tendency to sort of paint details on. Even that would have been sort of nice because obviously Most children, if they're playing with it, first thing it's going to be, yeah, let's take her clothes off, especially if they're under a certain age. She does lack articulation, of course. Now let's have a look. It actually says 2015, but obviously that's the body type, isn't it? We have some sideways movement, but nothing else. I don't generally now buy Barbies unless they are made to move or something like that, because I like the movement. I mean, there's just no leg movements, slight movement to this side, obviously front, but I like to be able to sit my girls down. I'm going to pop her jacket back on, make her decent, and to be lying there like that, because we know there's no articulation, so we don't need to have a look at the articulation. We've had a quick read at her back, so we know what that says. Look, these are what I get annoyed with, these plastic things. I'll cut that off in a minute or two. So again, no articulation, but I didn't anticipate that anyway. I knew that was the case. Oh, they're quite long boots. I thought they were just ankle boots. So she's got these great boots on here that do say Barbie on them. I think I'd have a tendency to tuck her trousers in her boots, actually. So they're split at the back, so it's easy to get off because, again, there's going to be no articulation here in the ankle. So you do need this, so you can actually squeeze it over. Right, so she's a pretty basic Barbie in that respect, but she is really pretty. I like the link with the National Geographic side of it. I think it's great to sort of highlight that these jobs exist. So little sunglasses, we don't want any sun glare. They fit quite nicely, actually. I got some the other day and they would not stay on the doll, but they do actually fit quite nicely. And she has her little penguin friend here, which is really cute. And this is the other thing that I'm going to be doing this week. It set me off and I decided I needed to do some penguin crochet. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek for you guys who do crochet with me. Ta-da! And yes, he's a chocolate orange cover. So that is going to be my next video this week. So hopefully over the weekend that's going to come out. So if you do crochet with me, you can have a look at that. And hopefully you'll enjoy making him, make great gifts and things like that. But I just wanted to quickly show you Barbie. I'm playing with the idea of changing body types. If any of you know whether there is a made to move body that will fit with this skin coloration, that would be great, because I know some of you do it a lot, swap bodies, because I do think she has a beautiful face and it would be nice to sort of be able to take her out. I mean, they look quite cute, you know, you can get a bit of expression by moving the head side to side and backwards and forwards and things like that. But I would like to sort of have more movement in her. Again, if I'm taking some photographs, you never know, we might even get some snow this winter. We don't have a tendency to get much, but if we did, I could then take her out with a penguin and we could get some nice photos of that as well. So it would be nice to change her body perhaps, but for now she's going to have to stay where she is. So any advice would be greatly received. So let me bring her a bit closer so you can see her face, because she is a really, really lovely sculpt. In fact, I need to look on the back of the head. Someone told me to do that, because again, it says here 2014, and apparently that's sort of, I'm really rubbish on information of history and things. I don't hold it in my head. My head doesn't like that sort of information, I don't think. I buy the dolls because I like them. I don't overly think of histories and things like that, although it's absolutely fascinating. I love to hear it from you guys. But my head has so much going off, I then don't remember it all. But yes, I think she's a lovely doll. I'm really pleased I got her. Love a little penguin friend there, and it did inspire me this week to get on with some penguin sort of crochet and penguin details and other things like that. So she gave me inspiration, which is always a good thing, to be inspired. But here she is. Oh, my poor little penguin's gone flying. So if you are thinking of buying one of these National Geographic dolls, it gives you an idea of what they look like. If you're just having her on the side as a display doll, you don't need to worry obviously about the articulation. It's just because I do photograph a lot with the dolls, so I like a decent, or at least a bend in the knee and the elbow, because if you're doing photos, it's nice to be able to pose them a little bit. But I'm going to take her outside later try and get some pictures. So I might be able to get something, a little bit of a sort of a cute head tilt or something like that. So maybe some head shots, because obviously she's very beautiful in that area. And you will see them on my Instagram. So if you do follow me at all, some of her hair is dropping out. That's a bit unfortunate, but I think you do get hair droppage from dolls generally. Yeah, I think we're going to lose a little bit more, and we maybe need a little bit of trimming there. Oh dear, I don't want to lose any more, missus. Yes, we are losing a little bit. As you can see, I have hair all over the table, but she does have a real thick head of hair. In fact, let's have a look at this hair. Yeah, she's got loads and loads and loads of hair. So if we did lose a little bit, it's not the end of the world. But I do need to trim it because I don't like it when the ends are like that. I do think they need to be tidied up. So that's it really. That was a very quick video for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy my videos, please like, subscribe and share. It does mean a lot to us YouTubers if you do, and it helps us out considerably. Click on that notification bell if you do want to see anything else that I'm doing. And as I said, I have some crochet. My little penguin chocolate orange cover is coming up soon. So if you do crochet, have a pop over to that and see what you think as well. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Oh, the colour keeps going on the... it's because the light outside keeps changing. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye for now.